Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. Hey guys, it's Monday. Happy Monday chat time. So I got my Home Alone cold iced coffee with some half and half, one sweetener. It is so delicious and I love the Home Alone coffee. It is it's more like you can't drink it like if you're a coffee drinker like me, like I'll drink this in between the regular like hot coffee because it's more like not like a milkshake, but it's thicker than coffee. So I'll have maybe one or two a day, of this, but the rest in between is regular coffee. But anyway, it's really good. It's like you buy it in the half gallon, by the coffee, by the milk. Buy one of those anyway. So I'm gonna have a sip of that. Maybe I'll edit that. Fuck it, right? Fuck it, we'll leave it. Anyway, so in today's video, we're not going to be doing any more slurping, or at least I'll try. Wow, that was a hard slurp. I was like, I didn't expect that to happen. So see, whatever, I'm leaving it. I don't fucking care. Anyway, so, should I leave it? I don't fucking know. We're starting the video off like this already. I have a lot to talk about today. Okay? A lot. Well, yeah, I mean, I always do, right? I always do. But I think, I watched my Friday video back. And by the way, how embarrassing. Friday's video, I had titled Monday Chat. And when I went to watch, so I didn't watch it until yesterday. And so I went to watch it, and then I'm looking at the title. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, Jason, what is today? Isn't it Sunday? And he's like, yeah, why? I said, oh my gosh, how embarrassing that I put Monday Chat on Friday's video. So I switched it quick, I don't know how many people caught it, but I probably, whatever. They probably said, that's Sandra for you, right? That's it. So that was that. I watched my video and I was like, bored. And I'm usually not bored with my own videos. I like to watch them, but I don't know. Friday kind of seemed, you know what it was too? It was that the kids were home. It was the Thanksgiving break and the kids were home. So it's kind of hard, to just do the video and say what I want to say. And, because a lot of times I'm talking about them, with what I got for Christmas or, how they're doing in school or, the parties or whatever it may be. And so I also feel when I actually just watched Belinda's video and she was talking about something like this, that, you need your space, when you're thinking, when you're trying to think and you want to talk, to your audience and, and then you have distractions, you have somebody walking by, somebody's going to get a drink out of the fridge, somebody's going, whatever, mom, I need this, where's the tape, whatever it may be. It's difficult. And even if they're not asking me anything, this is a small place. I don't have, a big house or nothing where, I won't hear them or whatever. So, whatever they're doing inside, you could kind of hear what they're doing, if they're playing a video game or, whatever they're talking about or whatever. And, it's distracting to me when I'm trying to talk to you guys. So I like to be alone in my videos. So that's why I think Fridays was kind of I mean, Sandra doesn't get the approval for that one. But, I'm my own worst critic, my own worst enemy. I mean, so, but you know what? Others enjoyed it, people were telling me it was a good video, but I feel like it wasn't one of my better ones, but it's okay. It's okay because today is going to be a much better, brighter video. I'm here alone. I'm here alone. Woo, woo. I'm here alone. Just as long as my mother doesn't decide to come out again, but we'll see. Okay, so, all right, I am going to start by saying that I'm done. I'm officially done with my holiday shopping. That's it. I'm done. I was up at 1 a.m, just finishing up little odds and ends, and I got it done. That was it. So now I can just relax, wrap when they get here, and that's it. And the Christmas shopping is complete, and that is it. And the my Christmas cards, I'm looking at them right now because I put them on the couch. So my Christmas cards, my Christmas the giveaway winners for second and third place the headbands. I got packaged up in a bubble envelope there. And then Sam is being shipped out today. So I will have the receipt for Sam. I will send you when I get it, because Jason's going to come home first after the doctor. Then he's going right back out to the post office. So that's what he's going to be doing. And I will get, I don't know if they might give tracking numbers for the headbands. I think they might, because they're like small envelope packages. So they might. And then the Christmas cards go out. So exciting. So everybody be watching for that. And I'm just excited all around. I have some exciting news in this video. I wasn't going to say a thing, but you know me. I'm like, I'm too excited. And now that it's like a done deal, now I can talk about it and not feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. So everything we're going to talk about today is here and now and present and done. And that's it. You could probably tell how much like happier and excited I am in this video compared to Friday. Okay, I could tell, and I didn't even watch it back yet. You guys, if you guys are new here, this channel isn't for everybody. I think everybody, every channel, every content creator brings their own pizzazz to their channel. They bring their own vibe and their own, everybody has their own thing, their own thing going on, different things going on. This channel, I do mostly longer videos, and I do a variety of things, okay? So it's not just about dolls. I talk about stories, about life, about from my past, present, future, anything. Christmas, holidays, I show things I get my kids. I talk about my kids, just everyday issues, everyday, things that we go through as parents. I talk about a wide variety of things, okay? Here and there, I may touch on, a little bit on things that are going on in the doll community. I try not to do that, but it is sprinkled in here and there, but I don't make a whole, video about nothing. I just talk about the current, what's it called? Current events. Okay, current events. But I also show my babies. Right now, I only have one authentic Reborn left, and that is Jack Preston, and he is the Lenia Kit by Elisa Marks and painted by Anna at Ling Reborn Nursery, and he will be my forever baby. And he has his own little I could probably move you and show you so you could see where he is. There he is. So he is in his little that's actually a doll stroller, guys, believe it or not, and is held up through years. I bought that, I feel like, 4 years ago, I think, just about. And it's been through doll after doll. And I even brought that outside at one point. But of course, I had to wipe everything down once I brought it in. But he's in there because he's the only authentic. So he has his own little spot. The handle folds all the way up. That's what I like about it. So that I'm able to push it. It's a doll stroller for kids. And I'm 5'1". So... And the handle is fine. It's like a regular baby stroller, but it's in compact size because it's for a baby doll. And you could see he's like, 19 inches. And he fits perfectly in there. I put him with a pillow, and he has his cuddling kind gingerbread man that Mama Tina got for him. And so I finally dressed him in his Posh Peanut outfit yesterday or the day before. So I put the gingerbread man with him because he has the gingerbread train fleece zip up. So he's cozy over there. Now, I do have 5 silicones right now, all different sizes. So 16-inch Clark, 14-inch little Johnny. Then I have 2 12-inches, Ellie and Nathan, and I have a 10-inch Nina. Okay. And of course, can't forget about my toddler, Maddie replica, Santina, and I'm going to bring her on shortly. Her hair is a mess, guys. I got to do something with her hair because she had the Christmas headband on all this time. And, so got to do something with that. She is currently waiting for hair bows. So, if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about, how I returned, some Maribet's Little Angels. She had sent me 2 gifts. for my birthday. She sent me the gem mug, which I'm absolutely over the heel, not over heels. Is it over heels in love? No, it's over head and heels over head. That's not right, Sandra. No, not heels over head. I must. I know Sherry is cracking up right now. It is not, that's not how it goes, okay? But you know what I mean. Okay, I love the mug so much. I use it almost every day. So, I love the mug, okay? And then she sent me a couple of Muslim blankets that were actually on my list, and I loved them, from looking at them, on Amazon. And so when I opened them, I mean, I wasn't that thrilled, I guess, with the material wasn't soft. It was really it felt like almost like paper bag material. But it wasn't her fault. It was on my list. I picked it. So I returned that and pick something else. It feels like it took forever to get the refund. They give you a gift card refund. And I finally got it yesterday. So I purchased 3 items with that refund from the blankets. So thank you, Maribeth. And I'm going to show everybody, of course, when it gets here, the packages. I think one gets here tomorrow and the next, like they're all coming on different days, but I have a lot of things coming in, but I am going to show you. So I bought her, there was cyber deals, so I got her a 12 pack, like 12 different color, little tiny hair bows, but they have the elastic hairband. So I could pull her hair up to a little Pebbles ponytail, So I got those because it has the baby blue in it that I need to match the Christmas dress. So that's what I got for her. They were $3.99 for a set of 12 different colors, little bows, 2-inch little bows. So that's what I got her. Then I got a deal, okay? I was looking, right, and looking for hairbands. That's how I found this. Copper Pearl was having a huge sale on headbands, hats, even a few sleepers yesterday. And of course, I sent it to Christina right away. I gotta show her. And she was like, oh, thanks. So she got a few. And I just, I had to be picky about what I was getting. And so I had to decide. Like, I wanted all of them. To be honest with you, I wanted all of them. They were so cute. And they were half price. So they're usually $8. They were $4 a piece. So I don't know if the sale is still going on, but you could search Copper Pearl headbands on Amazon. So I wound up grabbing the Frosty the Snowman one. It's on a nylon rubber bands, and it has a blue bow on the top. So it's mostly blue, and then it has little green trees and then little Frosty the Snowman in it. So I thought that was cute because if the bow doesn't work, or I could maybe put both, I don't know. If the bow doesn't work, then the Frosty headband should work with her dress. We'll see. Okay. But for $4, I said, you know what? It's the cheapest headband I'm going to get. Let's just try it. And it's a good quality, And then I got a Copper Pearl hat for $3. I believe this one has already sold out, but you could double check. It's the Cindy Lou Who print. So it's a Christmas hat for a girl, and it's pink, and it has little Cindy Lou Who's and like candy canes and stuff on it, which I'm going to show you guys all that. So those 3 things, the hat, the headband, and then the 12 pack of little bows are from Maribeth. So when I get them, I will show them and, thank her again because it was so nice that she sent me a gift. It was nice that so many people sent me gifts, and I'm so thankful and blessed. I feel really blessed, and I don't really use that word a lot. I don't. Even though I'm blessed with my children, my family, a home, a roof over my head, and food on the table, and electricity, and all that good stuff, that we sometimes forget, or take for granted. I know that's all there. But it's always nice to, I guess, feel special. That's, and on your birthday, you should, everyone should feel special on their birthday. And, it's hard since my mom has passed because, my mom, it was the day I was born. I was her firstborn child. So it's hard since her being gone. I kind of feel like, my husband always makes me feel special. I mean, but it's different from a motherly stance. Um, like my mother-in-law did that for me too. Like she would take the shirt off her back for anybody, you know? So I feel like I've said this before, like I have in recent months surrounded myself with really, really kind-hearted, good, generous people and friends that, really care and really, want to make you feel special. And I wish, and I have done that as well for others. I'm not just talking gift wise, but we have, I think I don't want to say everybody, look, okay, there are 4 or 5 different girls that I have exchanged Christmas gifts with this year. So it's not just one-sided. We all kind of exchange. It was kind of like, but it wasn't like a necessary thing. Like we didn't have to. We weren't in like a Secret Santa or anything like that, or, a planned thing. Except for me and Christina. We did plan the exchange for me and her. But everybody else, we kind of just did for each other, and that's what it should be, You don't have to feel pressured to send anybody anything. If you want to send somebody something, that's great. And I feel like sure, it's great to get gifts, but that's not why I give them, and I'm sure that's the same for a lot of you. It's not, I get just as much joy in giving someone Happy Mail or a gift or sending them something from Amazon, or it like brightens my day watching them, be happy and smile. And it's not even about YouTube, because there are a couple friends that don't have a channel that I send, we send back and forth. So it's just, it's just nice to have that connection with someone. I've talked about this before, but I feel like, different people, right? Different personalities, different people, click in a certain way. Well, others, it takes you, you might click right away. Others, it may take you quite a long time to find out who they truly are. And then, you're kind of left just dealing with the pain, and the hurt. And wondering, well, what, how could someone do that, and I've been through it, and I know other, people have been through it as well. But, you kind of have to find those people. And unfortunately, it takes a while sometimes, but you have to surround yourself with people that truly, truly care for you and love you and want the best for you and want you to succeed, whether it's here on YouTube or in life in general. They want the best for you. Not because it makes them look good. Okay. It's they truly want the best for you. And, that's what a friend is. That's what a friendship is. And I feel that, there's just not enough. I feel sometimes there's just not enough people that have big kind hearts like that, like people that I've met recently. And and they can see my heart as well. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because some people that you meet may not see you. And don't settle. Guys, don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, and that is the absolute best. So you go out there and you find your person. Basically, that's what it is. You find your person. You find that friend that you can tell jokes with and have the same humor and, confide in and trust and believe and, all those things that are magical, especially this time of year. And you never know. Yeah, you might get hurt, but there's also a good chance that you'd make a really good friendship. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, guys. Even if you've been hurt before, do not be afraid. That's my message to you. So let's move along with the happiness. Okay, so so over the weekend, I got a package from Tina. Now, I am expecting another package from Tina today, my Christmas package. It is out for delivery. Woo, woo. So I'm so excited for that. Now, my mail says between 1:30 and 4:30. It is 12:30 right now. So I'm hoping that it comes on the earlier side because then Jason could get it when he stops home to pick up the mail to go ship out. He could go down to the box and get it if it's here before he leaves. And if not, then he'll get it, or else then one of my kids. But so I may, depending on the mail, I may do another video later opening that. So we'll see. We'll just see how this video goes and how long and what, whatever. But I did get a package this weekend for me and the boys from Tina. And I was not expecting these. I knew she was sending one of these items, but the other ones was a surprise. And I'm so happy that she sent them. So it was a whole entire box. And Tina, they took the box. I don't know where it went, but I was able to keep one. So aren't these adorable? Look at this. So cute. So they are fuzzy-haired little faces. They came in a box of like 10 of them, I think. And they were all different colors. Orange, yellow, blue, purple, pink, red. And then it looks like this is the tie. They're wearing a tie. And they are pens, but they're also stylus. So there's the stylus end. And then when you click the top, the pen comes out. So I thought these were really cool. The kids love them. And they've been using them, Tina, because they needed stylus. And they like to draw, on the thing. And so, they were using it right away for that. And then we actually wrote letters to Santa yesterday. Everybody sat at the table, even though Jack was like, no, I'm not doing it. And then we were going to write them, and then we were going to pass them around, and everybody was going to read everybody else's list out loud. And Jack was like, I'm not doing that. And then Ethan's like, don't read mine out loud. Teenagers, and so, but Danny was really into it, and he was asking, Mommy, I forgot what I asked for earlier. And he's like, oh yeah, clay and paint and, putting all his art stuff down. And so he was writing that out. And then he's like, Mommy, how would I spell this? I mean, a lot of stuff he knew, but certain things. He was just so into it, with his pen. It was so cute. We drew pictures on the thing. I wrote a letter to Santa. So did Jason. And we kind of just made it a family activity. Ethan opened up a little bit after a while. He seen we were laughing and having fun. Even Jack towards the end, I feel. But for a while, he just sat there like, like, when is this going to be over, Look, I get it, okay? He's going to be 18 in August. So, he doesn't want to write letters to Santa anymore. But I just don't want him to grow up. I'm like, no, not yet. But anyway, I mean, it's just a letter to Santa. I mean, come on, Anyway, so we love these, Tina. Thank you. So I'm just going to put that over here. Okay. Now these are something else cool that she sent for the boys and for me. There were so many of them. There was like 100 of these. In fact, they're still lit. They're still lit up, Tina. They're still lit up. So they're like 100 of these little tiny balls. Okay. She sent them from Amazon. So these little tiny, never mind my nails, guys. I have to redo them. Little tiny balls. Okay. And then it has the little thing at the end. And you pull them out, and they're little lights. And Danny did discover that if you keep this and stick the thing back in, that they will shut back off. Otherwise, they stay on. Those have been on for, I would say, a good 48 hours straight, and they're still glowing. So they last for a very long time. And these are really cool for like parties, or I just put them all along by the Christmas decorations on the countertop there. And they look beautiful, especially at night. Everything's illuminated. Really, really pretty. So the kids were having fun with these this weekend. They were, lining their windowsill and putting them everywhere. And Ethan's like, I want to put mine on the tree. I don't think Ethan did use his yet, I want to say. But like you could drop them in anything, like little votive things, or just stick them. I like, just stick them places, But thank you. Really, thank you. We love them. We love them. And this is what I got left. So I still have at least 20. So this way, after those die out, I think I'm going to pull the tabs on these like Christmas Eve, like the beginning of the day. And then they'll be bright all Christmas Eve night. It'll look gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. Just gorgeous. Oh, I didn't slurp. Good. I didn't slurp. Sorry. All right. So let's move on. So I did do, I did, like I said, I finished my Christmas shopping. So a couple things did arrive with Walmart delivery. I'm going to show you that. And then we'll bring Santina on, and then I have some exciting news towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But okay, so right in front of me I have Danny 3 things. I have 1 for Ethan, 2 for me, and nails. let's look at my nails first. Why not? Okay, so they just arrived actually before I started the video, so that was good timing. I am waiting for another package. You know what I did? You guys would never guess what I did. So I was looking at the nails on Walmart, and you know how they have third-party sellers. So I'm looking at Walmart, and I'm like, oh, this might work for the book. Oh my God, the book! Oh my God, he can't go to the post office until a good thing I remembered, Tina. Oh my God. It's over there. I'm gonna have to... I mean, I could put it in this, right? I mean, it's not padded. I don't have any bubble wrap, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. All right. We'll put that over there, and I'll make sure he puts it in there and takes it with him. Okay. So, so I was looking at nails, okay? And, for Christmas, and they had a lot of ones that were sold out, like the Christmas ones. A lot of them were sold out, but I did find a couple that I really liked. So, when you do your order, you can like add things onto the order, like add to delivery if you're within a certain time frame. So they told me like you had like 10 minutes to add to tomorrow's delivery. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, these are nice. And I'm like, okay, I'll just pick one. And I picked one. So I got 2 sets. Okay. So I was excited, went about, whatever I was doing. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to, screenshot my nails and send the picture to Sherry. Because me and Sherry, do the screenshots of like nails and Brittany and all that stuff. We love Brittany. So anyway, so I went to do the screenshot. I'm like, shit, these are the wrong damn nails. They were the Impress nails. So they were the set where it has the sticky tab on them already, and then you just peel it and stick it. So it's not glue-ons. And I've tried those before, and they do last a couple days, but it's not really good, especially when you're doing things, housework and stuff like that. And it just doesn't, they come off one by one, and then your nail beds are like pulling with it. It just sucks. So I was like, fuck, and they were $10. I'm like, shit. So I tried to cancel literally like 20 minutes after I placed the order, tried to cancel it, and they would not cancel it. They already supposedly made a shipping label within 10 minutes of the order from a third-party seller from Yonkers, New York. They're coming. So maybe they were meant to be mine. I don't know. But I can't wear them. So I said, damn it. So I went right away and looked, and I ordered another set that I made sure was glue-on. So I have 2 glue-on sets for this month. I don't know which one I'm going to put on first, but the other ones aren't here yet, but I will show you those when they do get here. But these are the ones that are here. So, I don't know why they do that. Why would they put that ticket across the top? Oh, they are cute, though. They are cute. So, this is the first set. And they are the snowmen again. But they are a short oval shape. And they're like the baby blue color. And I think those snowmen look more like snowmen instead of this. Like, this is like, to me, these look like Jack in the Box. these snowmen, but these look like Olaf. And what do they have on them? They just look like they have a little frost on them, I guess. So I got that set, and then I looked for another set that was the same shape and size. Like these are short ovals. So I was looking for another set with short ovals. So that match. So in other words, because a lot of times in the set, yeah, you get 28 nails, but you get like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 that don't even fit, you know? So I figured that this way, with the other set, I'd have extras too, like to mix and match. Like if I wanted to wear, you know, because the other ones are same shape and size, but they're like a baby pink color, okay? So if I wanted to put like, you wear the blue and then like just do my ring finger with the baby pink ones, I could do that. Or if I needed a spare, you know, they match, both sets match. The other ones are baby pink, and they have little white gloves, mittens on them with little pearls. So I thought that was really cute, you know? So I'll mix and match, or I'll figure it out. But I figured the short nails are better this month because there's a lot of things to do this month between wrapping and Santa reindeer games and all that good stuff. So I figured it's better to stay shorter with the nails this month. So got those. Then, hold on, don't want to get ahead of myself. Oh my God, but you know what I did find? Look at this. I ordered a cookie for myself, for everybody. I ordered a cookie for everybody, for each of us, okay? And usually I just order the chocolate chip, you know, round cookie, one each. You know, they're like 99 cents. They didn't have them, so they substituted, which I was fine with. And look what they brought me. It's chocolate mint. Wait, hold on. Made with semi-sweet chocolate, mint chunks, and peppermint bark. Look at this cookie. Oh my Lord. It has full-on candy cane pieces in there. And these are mint chocolate. So, oh my God, look at this cookie. Look at that cookie. This is my dessert for tonight, so I'm going to save it. But I bet it's damn good. So we save that. Okay. Next. Okay, so Danny's. So you all know Danny is into art and making all kinds of things. And I guess I could use some of this too if I had to. But I am going to be wrapping it for Christmas because it's part of his art, you know, his art box or whatever. It's not going to fit in the box, but, you know. And he's just going to think it's a pillow. Well, I got him a bag of polyfill because Danny loves to make his own plushies. So, he actually, he was asking me because I had used all the filling from the boppy. That's what we were using. I had cut open the boppy. I wasn't using it anymore. So I said, go ahead, use the polyfill from that. So he's been taking from that to make his plushies. But it was getting low. And then I got this gingerbread pillow cover from Sherry. And I'm like, what am I going to put in here? I need to fill it. So I took from the boppy and put it on. So he was left without polyfill, and he went to make something, and he's like, Mom, I have no polyfill. So this was on sale. It was one of their deals. I think it was like $4.50 maybe. So I figured, okay, I'll get him a bag of polyfill, so he'll be very happy with that. And then, now he's been asking me ever since September, I think, for Animinies. And Animinies are blind figures, basically, of the Amazing Digital Circus. I mean, they have other characters, not just Amazing Digital Circus, but basically they're blind boxes of these little, I got them one each last Christmas. And they're little, like, I don't know, 3-inch maybe figures. And I already got him a bunch of figures. They're not surprise figures, okay? But at least it completes his collection. I was not paying the amount. So those you have to order from the actual company, which is in Australia. And they charge an arm and a leg for shipping. So I was not in a position to do that this year. And so they came out with little plush of the Amazing Digital Circus at Walmart, and I got him every one of those. And they also came out with blind boxes, okay, so here they are. So I got him 2 because these are $6 a piece, okay? I originally was going to get him 4, but I'm like, you know what? You don't know which one you're going to get in here, and he already has 3. So it's like the last time I gave him one, he got a double of one that he already got. So it's like, how much money can you spend not even knowing what's in here? Like, these could be the same exact ones, or these could all be the same as the one he already has. I mean, they feel a little different, but you just never know. And, you know, I don't know. And so it's like, if they tell you all the ones you could get here, you know, kids love these things. I understand, you know, that. That's why I just got him a couple, because I'm like, $6 a piece, and you don't even know, you're getting all the same ones. Last time he got that creature, and then he got 2 of the Jax figures. He's hoping, of course, to get his favorite Pomni. That's what he's looking to get. So hopefully, Pomni, are you in here? Pomni? I don't know. This one feels like it's too... This one might be Kane. I don't know. This one might be Ragatha. I'm hoping. That's my favorite. But we'll see. They do feel different. I will say they do feel different. They do feel different. But I wasn't going to get... I mean, like I said, I almost got 4, but then it was like 23 something. I'm like, what? No, for not even knowing. Like, I don't know. I know it's a kid thing, you know. But, so he got 2 of these Digital Circus. I was going to put them in the stocking, but I think I'm just going to put both of these together, like wrap them both together, you know. Put them in a little box or something and wrap them both together. So he's going to be thrilled just to get any of these, because he didn't think I told him Santa was done, you know. And he's like, oh, what about my, you know. Hey. All right. No judgments. No judgments here. Okay, I'm just going to put them down there. Okay. Then, okay, this next item, I had gotten one for me and Jack last Christmas. And they did, at the time, they did not have this particular one. When I seen this one, that they had this one after Ethan got his tonsils taken out and gotten that tonsils dog from that plush animal he showed in our, when Ethan was on with me, his German Shepherd dog, which is, you know, about, I don't know, 12-inch dog. And he loves that thing. Okay. So when I seen that Walmart had the bigger version of it, I went and ordered it. But this was back in August. They refunded me and said that it was out of stock after I ordered it. Okay. So it's like, fine. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Then maybe October, I tried again. They said it was in stock, available for shipping. And then it was stuck. It was like, it wasn't moving to, like, say it was on the way or anything like that. It was just said preparing. And it stayed that way for like a week. And then I checked the listing itself and it said it was sold out. So I canceled it because it wasn't there. So I'm like, shit, you know, everybody's getting these things. So I was kind of out of my mind, you know, it was out of my mind. And then when I went to do my order in the middle of the night for Walmart, it popped up as it was in the store. It was only available in store. It couldn't ship. They had them in the store. So, I didn't plan on getting this. I had to remove something else that I was going to get, my gem doll, which is fine because I could just get her in January. It's fine. You know, the other gem dolls, you know, this way they all arrive together. You know, it's not a big deal. But I had to grab it while it was available because it's been so, you know, it's sold out so long, you know. So I didn't even really get a chance to look at him, make sure he was okay. I just kind of rushed this morning to make sure nobody's seen him. He does seem bigger than the other ones. So I'm going to show you. He is adorable. He's going to love him. He's going to love him. Oh my gosh. Okay. I might have to keep him for myself. No, I don't really like German Shepherd dogs, but my uncle did have a German Shepherd, but this is the guy right here. Okay. And he's huge. Okay, and he is weighted. He has all the beans right in here. There's his tail. This is about the only pet they're getting this year. Now, I don't mind this dog, actually. I don't, oh, he's nice and soft and cuddly, and he's weighted in the bum. Look at that bum. Oh, he is gorgeous. I wonder what he's going to name him. Or maybe it'll be a girl. Who knows? But this one was full price, okay? It's called Hugs and Cuddles, Calming Weighted Plush at Walmart. So if anybody's interested in this dog, go over to walmart.com or check your local store. They're adorable. They're so soft. They're weighted, and they just like, look at that. It's like a real little puppy. But it doesn't poop or pee or have to eat or anything like that. So, you don't have to bring him to the vet. You don't have to put out any extra money. You just buy the doggy. My kind of pet. So, he is gorgeous though. Look, or she. I don't know if he's gonna make it a girl. He might make it a mommy to the baby. I don't know. But I think Amanda comes to my mind because don't you think Monkey would love this? I think she would go crazy for this. Look how big he is, Amanda. He's so soft, like so minky soft. Look at that snout. He's a gorgeous animal. Look at this. And I'm saying this is so super like mink, like a fur coat. And he has all the beans, so he's weighted really nicely. And he's cute. Look at that. I would say he's about 22 inches long. They say 18, but he seems bigger. But so $21 he is at Walmart. Amanda, I think you should go get it for Monkey. I think you should go get it so her and Ethan have the same little doggies. That would be really cute. But yeah, so cute. So cute that, of course, they show you the other ones, the other Hugs and Cuddles, okay? So this guy was full price, but right next to him, of course, was the yellow lab. And a beautiful color too. And he was on a cyber deal for half price. So I got him for $12. So I did get the yellow lab as well. I think his fur is more beige though to me. It didn't seem like that, you know. I don't know, more, it wasn't as tan. It was more like a white. So maybe it was like a different dog. I don't know, but something like that, okay? Maybe it was a white. Is there such a thing as a white retriever? I have no idea. But anyway, something like that. So I grabbed that one for $12. I didn't immediately know who I was giving it to. It was just one of those things that I knew what a great deal it was. So before it sold out, I wanted to get it. I might keep it. To be honest with you, I might keep it because they're so calming. And you know what happened? When I got the brown bear last year, and I got Jack, the red panda. Now, he still has his red panda. He loves him, but I think he has since put him in the closet. So I'm not giving another one to Jack because he doesn't even, you know, he doesn't do the stuffed animal thing anymore. So I got this one for Ethan. Now, Danny, I'm thinking, Danny has enough things. Like, I don't need to give him something else. I feel like now it's a little over, you know, I mean, come on, you know? So I think that I might keep that one. It depends. If I fall in love with it when it gets here, it's coming today. Maybe it'll be dropped off while we're talking, because it's coming from Walmart, it's shipping from Walmart, but today it says. So I think if I hold it and fall in love with it and then I'm keeping it. And if I feel like, you know, somebody else should have it, either Danny or maybe Jason, I was thinking, but Jason, I mean, he would love it. He really would love it. I think it would be nice for Jason to have his own little, like, calming little dog, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I got to see it. You know, I got to see it. I just knew it was a fantastic deal that I wasn't going to pass up. So if you're interested in the yellow lab, they still have that one. So go check it out. As far as I know, they still have it. But it is Cyber Monday, guys. So go check it out. They are called Hugs and Cuddles, Calming Weighted Plush. And they have smaller ones too that are 12-inch that are cute. They have a lion cub and a tiger, a white tiger. Christina, go get the white tiger. I know that's your favorite. And they have other ones, but these are the 18-inch. They say 18-inch. They say they're weighted 2.5 pounds. I think it's a little more than that. I mean, maybe because it's all the beads are in here though. It's meant to be, all the beads are he's filled from here, I would say here, all the way down to here. This is all just a big giant sack of beads. But he feels like he's 4 pounds or something like that. He seriously he has the weight to him. Beautiful animal and so soft. The fur's so soft. I love him. I love him so much. What do you guys think? There's my animal, all right? Now leave me alone. Everybody leave me alone now. I have my animal. Oh, he's cute. See, I would keep this one. I would, but I know that Ethan would be so sad because he loves the German Shepherd. So I will give that to him. Oh, he's going to love him. Now I'm thinking, should I wrap it or should I just put a big bow on him and stick him under the tree Christmas Eve? I think that would be cute. Just having him with a big bow on. Yeah, so that's my next thing that I got to start figuring out is how I'm going to configure everything Christmas Eve. Because, I always have a vision. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel last year it took me forever to even visualize how I wanted it to be. And I feel like last year I didn't put it exactly how I wanted it to. It was kind of more spread out all the way around. And I don't want to do that this year. I think I want to kind of focus mainly in front of the tree. And I had the couch cover too last year. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it really depends. It might fill up quick, but I think I want to do more of I did the year before last, was where I kind of made a present trail, so I put all under the tree and then, you put a layer in front, then another one, and till it pulls out, to the living room, rather than putting everything more towards the wall spread out. I feel like I want to stack them. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but more towards, on the pink rug, you know what I mean? Because now I have that. So that's cute. That'll be more like a focal point. They come in and sit there and that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to do that. And I might move the bassinet. I don't know. A little bit, maybe. Last year, I put all the dolls in the other room just so that there was space in the living room. I don't think I have that many this year, so it's not that big a deal. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But now I have to configure that in my brain. So, yeah. So I'm waiting for the other doggy, and we'll see how that one looks. But this one is absolutely adorable. I want to hold him now. I want to hold him. So cute. And his nose is fuzzy. He has beautiful brown eyes. I also got, let's bring Santina on for a second. Do I have a brush for your hair, girl? Because this is embarrassing. Hold on one second. Okay, hi guys.
Hi everybody. Hello. Look at my hair, guys. What's going on?
So she has had that headband on. And so she's over here looking like alfalfa. We're going to have to fix her up a little bit. So this is a wire wig brush, wig comb, that I actually bought when I had gotten my panda, and they didn't send me a comb. So I bought one because I didn't want to ruin his hair. But that panda went back quick because he was soft, but he was stiff. That was the Chonkers panda. And he was very stiff. And for an animal that costs like $125, I think that's around what I paid, or even more, probably. It wasn't worth it because he looked beautiful. Like, that would be a beautiful display piece, But for me, I'm hands-on with things here. So, to me, it wasn't worth the price tag. Like, yes, he looked real. He looked amazing. His fur was soft, but when you went to pick him up, he stayed stiff in one position. His legs didn't fall, his arms didn't fall. He was stiff as a board. And to me, it was almost like taxidermy. And that's what turned me off. I was like, oh, hell no. Because he looked so real, but he didn't feel that way. He felt stiff. So That's what turned me off with the Chonkers panda. In case anybody is thinking of getting that panda, they are very stiff. They're more for show pieces, I feel. Beautiful art. Like if somebody just wants it, like if you're a collector, that just likes it for the art just to look at, and you don't care about how it really feels, then sure, I would say it's worth it. Totally worth the price tag. But if you're somebody that wants to hold it and cuddle it and, no, it's not for you. But I am glad I tried it, because I wanted to experience something different, some kind of different art. And I did. And I would call it art. It is an art, but just not the kind of art that I want. So, All right, girl. What are we doing here? So first off, okay, I'm trying to do her hair as best as I could without a bow. You're so silly, Santina. I don't want to give her a comb over neither. I'm trying to just give her a little bit of a style here, but that's like impossible until I get my bows. All right, this is good for now, girl. All right. So I will say that I can't wait to get her shoes so that I could put her Christmas dress on. She's just in this for a little bit, but there she is. And then, her hair is fluffy up here. And it's still really soft, so I'll just put something in it up there. This girl, she cut me with her earring last week. And now I see something on this earring. I don't know what. Maybe these type of earrings aren't good. I don't know. I mean, I've gotten these before. But for some reason, like I see a piece of red for this is how it all started with the other earring, so I'm not picking it. But she only has one earring left. This earring's gone because one of you see how it's a 4-prong setting, and the prongs are pretty big. And when I went to redress her, I noticed one of the prongs were, bent out. And so I went to try and fix it, and I guess it didn't work so well. And when I went to take her shirt or whatever, her dress off her head, I went like this to pull it up, and my hand went boom and cut open my hand from her earring. So that earring had to come out. So for now, she has one, and she's fine. I'm thinking maybe get her like I would love to get her little initial earrings or something, with S's on them. Or something more flat, because this sticks out too much and it's gonna get caught. So maybe like an S earring, or I don't know, a little pearl even, maybe. I don't know, something that's just more flat. I feel it doesn't have the prong setting, because it's just gonna keep, the stone's just gonna keep getting loose. Somebody's outside. I don't know if it's my husband yet. It very well could be. Anyway, so if it is, I'll just have to pause you quick. But anyway, I should left the door open because I knew he was coming home. But you never want to do that, we're not back in the day where you could just leave the door unlocked and nothing. You feel pretty safe. I mean, nowadays you pretty much have to always lock your door. I remember the times when my mother used to leave her door open, just the screen door, shut, and that was it. Just have the screen door, and she would go about her business, cleaning and cooking and doing whatever, and have the screen door open downstairs, not even caring a bit about anything, because you weren't thinking that. People didn't think that back then. I'm sure bad things happened back then as well, but it's just, I guess, as you get older, I think you start to think, and when you're starting to hear all these stories and all these news things and all, it's just better off to lock your door, just better off. So, here's my one earring girl for now. Look at her coloring. I can't get over this. Like, Tina, look at this. I know you were saying, like, I got a good one, and I really, really did. Like, the coloring is, like, perfect on her face. She has just the right amount of blushing that I love. I absolutely love the blushing. She has modeling. I don't know if you guys can see it with my Ring camera, but look at this. She has modeling in her face. Look at that. And that's on her arms and legs as well, guys. I love the tear. Like, I love that happy little tear there. I think the eyelash, I didn't touch the eyelashes, and I'm not going to. I was initially going to just take out the corner parts, But I'm not touching them. So beautiful eyelashes. Her lips are just the perfect shade of like a peachy kind of pink color. Her eyebrows are incredible. Like her eyebrows, like I need to like take a lesson from her eyebrows, I think. I think next time I'll try and follow this effect. Um and her eyes are beautiful shade of brown. I've seen replicas of Maddie that have like the orangey type brown eyes. I can't stand that. I don't like purple eyes, orange eyes, nothing like that, okay? No alternative colors. I just like the brown, straight brown color, okay? I don't really care for blue-eyed babies. Green eyes, yes. Hazel eyes, yes. Brown is my number one. And like I love all dolls. I do love all dolls, but everybody has their own kind of thing, and I feel a lot of times that we collect dolls that, look like us or our family or our children or somebody that, is within our family, right? A lot of times I like to oh, see, I knew he was going to be home, didn't I? Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so Jason is home like I predicted. Yeah, so we were talking about the coloring on Santina, and Jason brought me in a package. So there was my other nails outside. So we're going to see the other ones that I got. So, yeah, her coloring is just amazing. Did we already go over her coloring? I forgot, guys. Oh, no, I forgot. Here we go with the waterfalls.
Sorry, that's it.
Okay, well, anyway, so, I'm having a Belinda moment now. No, nothing. It's just that, when us creators are doing a video and we have something in mind and, we're talking about a certain topic and then we get interrupted, no matter who it is or what's happening, you kind of lose your train of thought of what, especially if you were deep into topic, and it's frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. It's not anybody's fault. It's just life, but it's still frustrating. But anyway. So, yeah, so we're waiting for her hair bows and then we're going to put her dress on and hopefully, I don't know if Tina sent shoes or not, but see what I'm saying? Now this one has to come out. I just hurt myself. This has to come out. Watch, my nail's going to pop off if I try to take this out. When I tried to take out the other one, the stone went flying somewhere and on my chair, and that was last week and I never found it. So I don't know where it went. Might have went up my ass. Maybe that's what happened. Anyway, yeah, I can't get this out now. I'll get it out later. We'll do that later. Okay, so now look at this dog, Jason. Yeah, come here.
Oh, the German Shepherd?
Here, did you wash your hands?
Not yet.
Well, go wash your hands. I want you to hold him. Anyway, so he's going to be going back out shortly anyway. I don't know what he has to go to the post office. But anyway, we'll wait a while because I want to see if my package from Tina shows up or my other doggy. So anyway, and I still have things to talk about right now anyway. So let me get a sip of coffee. Hope it's not a slurp. Jason brought me back some Kit Kats. Yeah, it's his doctor always has like a bowl of candy out. So he brings me a couple.
Well, how many do you want?
What?
I brought you 3. That's a full-size bar.
This is not a full-size Kit Kat. This is a fun size.
Well, yeah. That's why I brought you.
So what are you talking about?
Anyway, sure.
I was actually praising you.
Thank you.
Ew, what an attitude.
No, I'm sorry.
Anyway. Feel this dog.
Yeah, he's big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's weighted nice.
What do you think of him?
It's nice. Who's this for?
For Ethan to go with tonsils.
Oh, yeah. You'll like him.
Mm-hmm.
Calming, weighted plush.
Well,
they should weight him more in the front, too.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my viewers. But what, did you wet him?
Well, my hands are just washed my hands.
So you dried him on the dog?
No, my hands, they were mostly dry.
Anyway, so I ordered this one. I was telling them, no, he's all wet.
He's just old.
Oh, come on. He'll dry. Anyway, So what I was saying is, I seen him because this dog I had ordered like twice before, once in August and then again in October.
Right.
And each time they told me that it was delayed or out of stock and they refunded me. Because Ethan had wanted this a while back for his birthday. And then when I was looking in the middle of the night before I did my order, of course, this pops up. Because they knew I was looking for it and I had ordered it before. And it said it was in the store in stock. So I grabbed it. Because the past 2 times it hasn't been. So next to this one, they had the same, style plush, same size. But it was the yellow lab. But it was half price on Cyber Deal. So I got that one for 13. This one was like 22 and change. So I grabbed the other one, but I really didn't know who it was for. Danny has enough stuff. Jack, I got him one last year and he didn't like it. Or he loved it, but he doesn't, it's in the closet now. He's past the plush. Yeah. And Danny took my bear. Remember last year, the bear that I got? Yeah. He took that. So I'm thinking maybe I should keep it.
Keep it.
Or you could wrap it.
Okay.
Or unless you want it. That's what I was thinking.
I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want it. All right. So that settles that. Then it's fine. Anyway, now I got Kit Kat stuck. All right, guys. So let's open my other nails. Let's see what else we got here. This is such an exciting video. I hope my package comes from Tina. Oh, that's right. Can you please look? Oh. And the book is next to you over there on that chair.
Yeah, okay.
Keeping it safe over there. And then we got to put it in this envelope. I know it'll fit. Do I have... Did you go... So you didn't go to the dollar store yet, right?
No.
Are you going first or after?
I don't know yet.
Well, I want you to see if they have bubble wrap so you could wrap the book before you put it in the envelope. Because that envelope isn't padded. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So, let's see what other nails I got. Oh, are these nails? I thought they were nails. No, okay, these are something else that I guess we'll talk about next because I thought they were the nails.
That's not
See,
something I bought, eh?
no. What do you mean something you bought? What did you buy?
Nothing.
I didn't hear of this. I know everything around here.
Hold on, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, let's move on to some exciting news, okay? I know I've kind of been going on the Reborn merry-go-round with, can I get this? Can I get that? I don't want to settle on something that's not, to my standard of how I like my Reborns done. I'm very picky. We all know that already, right, Sandra? So, it has to feel right, and it has to be a certain artist, a certain paint, a certain, I wouldn't even say artist, just a certain style, okay? A certain look to my babies, and I came, I was offered this baby, and I, last week or whenever it was, and I really thought I could do it, and I was excited, and, I was all in. I loved it, and I wanted to get her, and then after doing my budget, even after I sold Sam, because I sold Sam to get Jack's computer, and then I doing my budget, and even after all the other things I had to get, I was like still, short. I couldn't do it. So, I had to just cancel it and say, I was kind of embarrassed at first, because I was so excited, and that's what I mean. I always get ahead of myself. So, I just, that was it. I said, I can't do it. Maybe she's not the one for me and blah, blah, blah. Then, so then I started looking at American Girl dolls. And I'm like, maybe I'll just get one of those because they were having like cyber deals, like Cyber Monday. I don't know if they still have any on sale, but I mean the American Girl dolls on Amazon were going down to like $86.94, like between there 86 and 94. Some of them were still full price, but even at a full price, they're like 135. But I found one that I wanted that was like around 100, and I was gonna get her one outfit, and then that was it. I was gonna be happy with that. It had to be. At least it was a doll under the tree. Um, so, but for me, those dolls are beautiful and I would love any of those. But I feel like the real meaning for me to come full circle with as far as an American Girl doll would be to get Samantha. That's the one that I feel was missing from my childhood, I guess. So I would like if I opened Samantha on Christmas, or like they have a peaches and cream one, and of course that's a Barbie that I remember dearly. I remember opening her, playing with her forever. So that has special meaning to me as well. But that's crazy. Like they want 275 or 285 for the peaches and cream, and who the hell is going to pay that for American Girl? I'm sure people do, but not me. So but Samantha, I think on the website was like 150, I think. And of course I would get her garden dress along with it because you have to have the garden dress. But so I think I'm gonna wait. Like that's what I was thinking to myself. Like if I get this American Girl doll, am I really gonna be happy with it, or what am I gonna do with it? When the memory is really with Samantha. So can we shut the water off?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the memory is with that particular doll, the Samantha doll. And if I opened her in her original outfit like that checkered brown outfit, or whatever it is with the black belt and everything, the boots, I think she has boots. No, I think they're black shoes with knee highs. I'm not sure. But like that would be like the ultimate like American Girl experience for me. I feel it would invoke a lot of feelings. It would be like, oh my God, I got Samantha finally, like I almost ordered her. I did. When I sold Sam, I almost ordered Samantha with her dress, with her garden dress. But then the logical mom side kicked in again and was like, look, Sandra, you got to get your son's computer. We got to get him his computer. And, so I didn't hesitate, I didn't even go back on the American Girl site. I just said, you know what? Let me just order. I'm sorry, guys. This is bothering me. I'm using a new mascara today I just bought, and it works pretty good. It's called Falsies, I think, by Maybelline. I think it's Maybelline. Yeah. And it works really good, but I had some leftover like waterproof mascara from yesterday, and I think I didn't get it off all the way, and that's what's kind of bothering me in the corner. But anyway, so never mind the American Girl doll. I said, you know what? I'm going to get this one. Yeah, she's going to be beautiful. I'm going to open her. I'm going to be happy. But then what? Then I have to buy all new clothes and all this and that. At least with Samantha, like if she had just the garden outfit and her original outfit, it's kind of like she stays in that historic time, So I wouldn't want to put any, newer fashion clothes on her. I would want to keep her, in one of those. Excuse me, guys. My eyes bother. Okay, sorry guys. So I had something in my eye. Anyway, so where was that? Oh, the American Girl. So like, you know what I mean? Like when you get like a historic American Girl versus like So Truly Me or whatever they're called, they're pretty dolls, but I feel like the historical ones you want to keep dressed that way. Like that's their time, their era. So to have just the two outfits, to change into for summer, winter, fall, whatever. I think that would be really adorable. And I wouldn't have to go crazy with buying all new outfits because I would just want the outfits that belong to Samantha. Like I wouldn't dress her in anything else. So that kind of eliminates the, I guess, urge to spend more money to now dress this 18-inch doll because the outfits for her are limited. So I think that's a good deal, good thing. So, gem dolls are coming up in January. Let's see where I'm at February. Maybe I'll get Samantha then, because I really, really would like her. I don't know how long she's going to be available on the site, on the American Girl site. I think it's like a limited time thing that they brought her back for. I'm really not sure. But wow, that would be like a dream. That would be so cool to open on Christmas, like to open Samantha. But um that's why, I'm a dreamer, I guess. I'm always dreaming of all these things that I would love to have that, would make me so happy. But in reality, I'm surrounded with things that make me happy anyway. It's just that urge to say, oh, I want this, I want that. Would be nice, but you just can't, you just can't. You just can't. Anyway, but what I was able to do, so I said to myself, you know what? Let me just try, let me just see. Let me just talk to my friend and see. So me and my friend were able to work something out. So we worked something out, and I am now reborn expecting. Woohoo! I'm reborn expecting. He went inside. So now I told Jason, I was like, aren't you happy now? It's been so long since you've congratulated me on opening a baby. So he was laughing. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm not gonna say who it is or who it's from or nothing like that. I'm just gonna wait till it gets here. We'll open it. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I want to show you guys some things that I got for her. Some really fantastic deals from Walmart, by the way. So she is the cuddle baby. And it is a girl. So I'll have my cuddle baby Jack, he's a boy, and then I'll have a cuddle baby girl. And so I seen these mittens. I don't have any girl mittens left, so I got these Gerber mittens. These were $4 at Walmart, so $1 a pair. That's really good. These have like little, they're white with little gold specks on them, little polka dots. Then you have a pair in like a pale pink. This is the one I really love because that's my color kind of scheme. And then you have the baby pink, and then you have the stripes, like in a peach color, which I love stripes too. So this is right up my alley. So I grabbed those for $4. Then, I did order her, they had, like the fleece zip up Carters. I ordered her 2 of those, one in a pink, Santa print. So it has a pink background that has Santa on the sleigh and the reindeer. So she has her Christmas PJs. And I got her another fleece zip up in like a blue lilac kind of color. And then it has little owls all over it. Not crazy about owls, but it looks cute. The colors are nice. So I grabbed it because they were $4.89 on sale. So Cyber Monday deal. $4.89. So if you're interested in Carter zip ups, fleece zip ups, they have adorable, adorable prints for boys and girls. Go check out Walmart right now because the deal, I don't know when the deal ends. So I grabbed her those 2. I ordered her a pack of headbands on Amazon. They were $5 for 3 that actually match. There's a pink one like this, and then there's a more purple one. I think they're like a nylon type material. And then I ordered her these 2 things for Christmas. So I seen this and I thought this was the most adorable lovey. Look at this. This is so cute. I didn't even check to see if they had a boy one. But Jack has his gingerbread man from Cuddle and Kind, so he's good. So this I thought for her is adorable. It's like flat, so it's not stuffed here, but it still has the outline of like the body. So it's like a lovey, It has the pink bow here, and it's the deer. Look, and the deer has star antlers. Look at that. And it's plush here. It's so cute. I love this. Soft baby lovey. This is by Parents' Choice, and this was $4.90, I think, $4.97, something like that. So really, really cute and affordable, because I couldn't spend, I was trying to keep it to like $20 or so just to get her, a couple things. And that's what I really did keep it, maybe 25. I spent 25 on the lovey, the mittens, the 2 sleepers, the headbands, and this Parents' Choice fleece blanket. So this is it's called Sassy Santa, and that is exactly what my baby looks like, a little sassy girl. So here's the print. So it's pink background, and then it has green trees and then the deer. Oh my gosh. The heck? My God, the dog's outside. That sounded... I don't get involved. But there's the print. So there's the deer. It has the red bow around the neck. And then has all these pink bows and candy canes. I think this is absolutely adorable. This is absolutely adorable. Little plush blanket. And like this was $5. They might have boy ones. Again, I didn't look. I should have. But again, couldn't spend much more than I couldn't spend any more than I did. So these were like, I don't know, like $4.97, something like that, $5 a piece. Go check it out. Parents' Choice on Amazon. Not Amazon, Walmart. These were Walmart too. These were $4.19, I believe, for the mittens. And then the two, the sleepers I got, those were $4.89 a piece. I know that for sure. Those were $4.89. So 5, 10, 15, 20, about $25. Like I said, I got her a blanket, a lovey, 4 pairs of mittens, and 2 sleepers. You can't beat that. And this would be an awesome gift. $20 for this and then 2 sleepers. Wow. That would be an awesome gift for a doll collector, I think. Or for a real baby. I mean, I think that's an awesome gift, actually. And wow, if you're on a budget, that's great. I just thought of that, actually. That is really cool. So if anybody's doing like Secret Santas, I don't know if it's too late for that, but go to Walmart Cyber Deals. Okay, so now I got to take that earring out of Santina's ear. So I think, can you check my package and see if
I've been checking.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it would be here before you leave. But so I'm going to get that book packed up. I'm going to have him go to the dollar store and look for bubble wrap. Cause he's got to get batteries anyway. And, trying to think. Once all that stuff is shipped and everything, I think that'll be peace of mind too. Just having everything, out of here, and on its way. And this dog is so cute. This is the kind of dog I like.
Free.
It wasn't free, but
there's no maintenance.
Yeah, there's no maintenance fees. It's just the initial fee. Yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know when I'm going to open this baby. I know I'm not going to wait till Christmas Day as usual because last year I waited and I was so tired. I didn't even open it Christmas Day. I waited till the day after. That's how tired I was because I don't sleep Christmas Eve. You guys know this. I do not sleep Christmas Eve. So I'm too nervous somebody's going to come out or, I take all night, first of all, to get everything set up how I want it to look. So it takes me a while to kind of arrange things. Last year, Jack was my helper elf. I don't know if he's I'm sure he'll stay out here because I already told him that Danny has to sleep in his bed Christmas Eve because Jack and Ethan share a room and Danny is in the middle room where all the gifts are. So there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to go in there if he's in there without him seeing me and taking out all the gifts and everything. What, you're going to be my helper? What?
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, right. I'll actually help me and I'll look over and you'll be snoring in 2 seconds, okay? You'll be old man Santa.
Bye, guys.
Jason says hi. So, hello.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. So, Jack stayed up. Jack, I think he dozed off on the couch for a little, I don't know, a half hour. Because after I was all done with everything, I remember I put on the original Miracle on 34th Street. That's what I put on every Christmas Eve when I'm alone. Because it brings me back, all the memories and stuff. So I watched that. And then by the time that's over, usually the kids are up or wanted to come out and see what Santa brought. And then, we put the log on the TV, the fire log with the music. They've in recent years that's kind of elevated. It used to just be the what was it, channel 11 WPIX log,
Back in the day.
Yeah, well, no, they still have it on YouTube. If you just put that in, you could see that. Sorry, spit.
Now it's all AI.
Right. So now they have all like the different settings of the Christmas trees, and it looks like somebody's living room, and you have giant trees, and it just looks all, I just want the fireplace. Like, just just give me the log. you know? I just want to see the fire, the flames, the whole what's it called? What's the word called? I'm looking for ambiance.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, all those things. You don't need like to see somebody else's trees. I don't know. It's nice to look at. I mean, I've been watching all those. I get into those videos, what I got my kid for Christmas. It's cool to see the different budgets that people have, and how they spend it, like what they buy, for their kids. And I've watched from all ends, like from the way, 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 like minimalist end, people that go to thrift stores and that's all they give their kids is thrifted items. There's this one lady I love to watch. She does that, and I think she does an amazing job. Okay. Um, there's another girl that I watch that I don't know if they were so much minimalist, but she got her kids the minimum. I mean, and they were like 5, 8, and 10, something like that. Like those magical years. And she got them literally like 3 gifts each, and a stocking, which I'm sure for some people that works. I'm not like that. And then I've watched people in between where they give their kids a nice amount of gifts, kind of like we do. And then you have the extremists that just go crazy cuckoo, which honestly, if I had the funds to do that, I might be that way as well. Because, but some of them are overboard, I feel. When you can't even walk into your living room, when you have pile high stack. I mean, and they divide them up. That's what I notice with a lot of these people that do the bigger, a lot more gifts and have multiple kids. They color code it by different wrapping papers. So for one kid's gifts, they wrap them all in blue paper. And then the other kids all in pink paper, all in whatever, plaid paper. And then the kids know like that's their presents. Those are all their gifts. I don't like doing it that way because sometimes the gifts aren't even, and you don't want to like, bam, walk out to the tree and see, you have a giant pile and then your brother has a tiny pile, because again, some of the gifts that they ask for, the tiny ones, are expensive. So I feel in that sense that it doesn't look right. Okay. Unless you have like the even amounts, but so I wrap the gifts with whatever paper I got. And then we just mix them up and that's it. They were like, I think last year, Ethan was like, can't you like divide up the piles? Like almost like it's too much work to find your own gifts. Like I remember when we were little and we went out to the tree, that was half the fun, was like going under the tree and searching through the gifts for your name, right, Jason? I mean, wasn't that like half the fun on Christmas? Like running out to the tree and then looking for your name tag?
Oh, sure.
But the kids today, it's like, oh, they're almost too like lazy to look for their name. They just want to, have a pile next to them, and then this way they don't have to look for their name, which is ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. I would like this year to have like I didn't buy it yet because I really had to wait to see how everything else panned out. But there's an adorable Santa costume that I wanted to get, and Jack said he would dress up as Santa. First, I found one like the full suit. It came with everything. But it was like $55. I'm like, no way. I can't spend $55 on a Santa suit. It would be adorable, but no. Then I found for $15, it comes with the long Santa beard, the wig, and the hat. And I showed Jack, and he's like, hell yeah. He's like, I would dress up like that. And I know he would. And it's really hard to get Jack to like anything other than VR. So I'm thinking if I could just stick it in there, I got to see if I have it, But I think that would be something that he would interact with us with, and something that would make him happy on Christmas to do. Because, I got, so I got to see. I have it in the cart. I don't know if I can get it or not, but we'll see, I also found this really cool book that it's called Police Sketch. And if I had seen this earlier, I would have gotten it for Danny because I really think he would have fun with this because he's such a good artist, you know. So basically, what it is they give you each page of the book. They give you a description of what the criminal looks like, and then on the other page, you have to draw it according to what they say he looks like. So you're doing like, you're a sketch artist for the police. I think he would love it. It's like $12. I think he would love that. I think he would love that. But again, it's just, some things you just gotta wait. Maybe for his birthday. I did order, they had some cyber deals on like Christmas games for the kids. So I just picked up, there were 5 apiece, Christmas bingo, which I did make our own bingo cards, not last year, I think the year before. And I should have just saved them. But it comes with like the cardboard bingo sheets and then the little chips and I guess dice or the thing you roll. I don't know. So that'll be fun. It's something to do, it's in Christmas colors and all that. And then I got pin the nose on the Rudolph. So it's like pin the tail on the donkey game, but it's pin the nose on the Rudolph. So that'll be hung on the wall. And then, they got to be blindfolded and do all that. So we'll save that one, I think, for Christmas Eve. And then, because I was going to get like, I was looking at like Sorry or Connect 4. And we've had all those games before. It's not going to keep them engaged. And, it'll just be like a boring game just to pass time. And I don't want to do that, So, they like the bingo and Danny, they'll play the, spin the whatever. Sorry. So yeah, I got those. And I did get Jack's Feather ink set pens. So those are coming. I think they said tomorrow. And I got him his journal to go with it. I think he's really going to enjoy that gift. And I got him the most adorable. I was telling you, I think yesterday, it's like a little stand. No, I was on yesterday. It's a little stand like that you stick on the shower wall that holds your razor. And it's in the shape of, I got him the cat one. It's a black cat. They did have a sloth, which I originally was going to get him, but the sloth was $4 more than the kitten. So I was like, kitten he gets. That's the one he's got. And he likes the black cats anyway. So I got him that. So he has his razor holder. And I bought him a new set of razors, a bottle of shaving cream. He loves scent of mint, peppermint. So I got him a peppermint body wash for men. And I got him this adorable hand towel for the bathroom that has a sloth on it with sunglasses. So I'll roll that up and put that. So I'll make a little, like, I don't know if I have a shoe box. Oh, I know. I have the perfect box. Actually, I could use the snack box from Amanda. I could use that box. I've been dying to put something in it so I could wrap it because I took everything out of it and separated it into the stockings. So now I could use that box for this. Actually, that'd be perfect to fit everything in nice. And then I'll wrap everything in one. So he has the little, the hand towel, the body wash, the shaving cream, the razors, and the little razor holder. I think that's a cute little bundle. And then I got him cologne. He asked for cologne. And I got Ethan a cologne. And a couple other toiletry little things. And so I think, and I got Danny 2 more books because he's into the Dog Man book. So I got him the Dog Man, didn't get him the plush to go with it because that would be another $15. So I think I took off a lot. And that was so that I was able to get my Christmas baby. So I had to pick and choose just a few things. And that's okay because they already got plenty. I did get Danny's. I wound up getting him. I wasn't originally going to get him like the zoo thing to hold all his animals, like they could just throw everything into and you could wheel it. But I decided on, because I found something that was actually $15 less. It was on a cyber deal. It's actually this giant thing, like you put it over the back of the bedroom door and it hangs down and then has all these big deep pockets that you put all the plush in. And it goes all the way up. Kind of like, they have them for shoes, but this one's for, stuffed animals. So it has 2 big nets on the bottom layer, the bottom part. And then, there's 3 in the middle and then, 3 and then there goes 2 or something like that and 1. I don't know. But he could put everything it looked like it fit a lot. So he can organize that himself, and it has like those reinforced things, so it won't just like break. You know, it looks pretty sturdy. The reviews were great, and it's a patented. They say patent. It has a patent, so nobody could steal that design. You know, so I think it's good. I think it's gonna be good. So I just got whatever color was the cheapest, which was the white one. I really wanted to get the blue or the rainbow color, but they were more money. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to pay just for color. And the plush will make it colorful anyway. So, that's it. That's my shopping thing. They got all their shirts. We ordered those Saturday, I believe. They got all their Christmas shirts. So, Ethan's going to be an elf. Jason got the gingerbread one. Jack's shirt arrives today. Actually, he got one with a Santa skull or a skull wearing a Santa hat. And Danny got the Grinch. Merry Grinchmas. So everybody got a Christmas shirt, and so everybody's set. And that's it. So you know, I'm sure there's other little things that I left out that I can't remember each one. I was able to also, you know, send out a couple little gifts to each of my friends that I'm close with, and I was happy that I was able to do that. You know, you always wish you could do more, but you know, the thought is there, and I know everybody will appreciate it. And there was something else I wanted to say.
Wrap it up, Ian.
I don't know. What? Why? I'm waiting. You want me to do a part 2?
Yeah.
Why? So I could wrap this up and you could go? You're going to go then?
We just spend time together.
No. I don't want to spend time together. I want my packages mailed. We could spend time after you come back. And besides, you got to go get batteries. You got to get,
I'm
look.
just waiting to see if they called in my meds. But...
Okay, well then we'll wait. But I'm still on a video, so I'm just talking.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, well then wait and see. I don't know. Maybe you'll be surprised. Maybe you won't. There was something else that I needed you to get though when you were out, and I can't think. I don't know. Oh, well, in the meantime, you could look on Yolks and see if they have any sales for something for dinner.
They don't have any new sales till the 3rd.
Well, can you see what they have for old sales?
They don't have anything listed.
So they don't have no flyer out right now?
No.
There's no flyer for Yolks right
I'll
now?
double check, but no.
Okay. All right, well, then I guess we're... Wow, is it snowing?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's snowing! I didn't even know! It's snowing! I don't know. I'm going to move you guys. I don't know if you guys will be able to see through my curtains, but... Can you move the curtains, babe, so they could see? I'll pause it so you're out of the way, all right? Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, we pulled the curtains back and the blinds. You see the snow? Look, guys, it's snowing! Woohoo! Isn't that so cool? December 1st snow.
Yay.
First snowfall in December. Woohoo! There's the tree, which I will be sitting in front of for the collab with Christina. There's Jason holding my curtains. So, thank you for showing the snow. Is it snowing where you guys are? I don't think so. I think it's still hot in Florida, right? Is it still hot in Florida? It must be.
Probably warm.
Yeah, it's probably warm. I think, oh, that's right. Christina sent me a picture this morning of outside her window. And she said it looks like it could snow only if it wasn't 70 degrees or something like that. Which it did. It looked like it could, you know, but if you didn't know what climate you were in. But as soon as you walk outside, you're probably like, oh, like sticky. Like that picture made me all like knowing like where you live. You know, because I've been in Daytona. I know the like it's that thick air. You can't breathe. But anyway, so snow. Oh, this is so cool. It's really, really cool. So, all right. I guess I better go knowing it's snowing. I better get going because then Jason's got to go out. So, Let me wrap up that book, see if I can. Let me see if I have anything here that I can maybe wrap it in. I don't keep bubble wrap, so do we have any maybe? I'll figure something out. Anyway, let me go. Let me do that so everything's ready so he could get out of here and figure out everything else. By the time I come back, hopefully my Christmas package will be here. Can you just check it one more time before I leave?
Sure.
But I'm not going to open this one anyway. So, but if it's here, once it's here, I'm going to send somebody to get it who's ever home. And then I will open it. I'll probably just do it once they're home because I'm too excited to wait. I can't wait. So once it gets here, it gets here. And in fact, it's so funny because I believe Amanda was doing her video today of opening presents that I sent her. I sent Amanda presents for her and her kids. And Tina gave presents for the kids. So I think Amanda was they were opening that on a video today, if I believe correctly. And I wasn't supposed to get my package till Wednesday, but it happened to be out for delivery today from Tina. So I'm going to be opening my Christmas package from Tina today. And then Tina is expecting Christmas gifts from me that I sent to her today. So everybody's opening presents today. And then me and Christina are doing our collab, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. I believe it's the 14th, the second Saturday in December. Sunday. I mean, she said she wanted to do Sunday, which is fine, either day. And we will be opening our gift exchange presents on that day. I also wanted to mention that if you are watching the first place winner of the giveaway that me and Christina did, I have not heard back from you with your shipping info, and we need that so we could send out your gifts. And if I don't hear from you, I emailed you a couple times. If I don't hear back from you by this weekend, we are going to pick another winner. Because we want to have, the whole idea was the holiday giveaway. We wanted somebody to have that for the holidays. So please, if you're watching, let me know, email me or Christina and let me know your address and we can get that out to you. Okay, so I guess I'm going to wrap it up. If anybody's interested in these doggies, go check it out on walmart.com. And they're called Hugs and Cuddles, and they're the 18-inch. They're weighted, they're soft, they're beautiful. Make a beautiful gift. Amanda, I think you should go get one for Monkey. I think she would love that. And then they would have matching ones. That would be adorable. And then my mystery Christmas baby is to arrive. I think the mommy said she was shipping her on Wednesday. So it will take a few days to get to me. And then, I don't know when I'm going to open her. It really just depends on my mood, I guess. I don't know if I could wait, but I should, but I don't know. Jason's like, no, I've waited. Hey, how many?
Said you will.
What? Wait?
Wait, you
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, I do. Cause I want to have that special feeling. But you know what? It's going to be special regardless because, I mean, even if I open her like a few days before Christmas, you know, only because I want her to be able to use like her Christmas stuff, you know, and if I open her on Christmas Eve, how long is she going to be able to use this for? Then I got to put it away right away. I think this deer, though, is not Christmas. I think this is just like, this could stay out all year. This is just pink that has the gold star. So it doesn't have like, you know, the, candy canes or nothing like that on it. So this she could keep out. But the blanket, you know, you can only use till, you know, a little after Christmas. But anyway, so you guys could keep, start guessing which baby is coming home. So I gave you a couple hints. Well, you know it's a girl and it's a cuddle baby. But anyway, so that's it for now. And I'll be back later to open my Christmas gifts from Tina. So watch for part 2. I'll upload this now and then watch for part 2 later on. And thank you all for joining me today. And thanks for watching, guys. I love when you come in and just hang out with me. Hang. And if Jason didn't come home, we would still be hanging and just talking about, you know, whatever, shooting the shit. But, you know, gotta move on. Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you very soon on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.